Okay, everyone, we should be functioning. Hello.
Hey!
Can everyone hear us? Can everyone see us? How does everyone sound?
Hey!
I've checked, by the way, folks. I'm now convinced that it's Riverside that's making Crispy quieter, because he sounds quiet again to me today. But I also verified, checked over a couple of Patron calls, because we have some new Patron callers. I made sure everything was sounding okay there, and it sounds quiet for me too. So I think Riverside generally is quiet in my headphones. But if he sounds the same volume as me, then it doesn't matter anyway.
This is just an audio test. This is probably how I'll be sounding the whole day. So, bingle bongle, dingle dangle.
The whole day,
yickety-doo,
Crispy.
yickety-da.
We're doing an hour and that's it, fella. I'm gone.
No, 24-hour,
No.
150 stream, baby.
No.
Surprise, everyone.
No.
We're going for the whole week.
No. Turn him up. That's the
Non-stop.
problem. I can't turn him up, Oliver. Does he sound that much quieter than I do? Like, I turned
Really?
myself down last time to try and make it sound a bit better, but it's all
Turn
sounding
him
good.
up.
Okay, well, because I don't believe I can do anything to boost him beyond the base level. Let me see.
I can up my levels on my end, but I don't want it to peak in the mix.
I don't think like that'll make a difference. Like, for example, slight spoilers. Like, if you listen to a tiny bit of Grace's call, you've got here.
Boys. So I meant to record something.
Like, to
actually
me, that sounds the same pitch as you do right now, and then people in the stream can testify that. I think they sound the same audio level. So I just think it's Riverside, honestly.
All right.
Which is not good.
Well,
It's not
we've
good.
got a few people saying I'm quiet. I'll just be loud as hell this episode.
It's
okay?
7 a.m.
Yeah, it's 7 a.m. I'm going to wake up the neighbors.
What about your
Screw
girlfriend?
it. She's gone to work, mate.
How early does she go to work?
Yeah, but this is the 9 to 5, and when I say 9 to 5, I mean 7:30 to 4:30 for
Oof.
her.
Oof. Someone just said, scream into
Yeah.
the mic to balance it. Crikey.
Hobart!
Now that's interesting. That's interesting. People in chat are saying that Grace's call was louder than you are. So maybe it is you.
It's me. Hi.
And the problem it's me. Yeah, I don't know. Hobart. I love that people say Hobart now. I love that we have Hobarters in the chat.
Hobart.
We'll get started in just a minute, folks. Don't
Well, I
worry.
can't-
We're making sure everything's set up and functioning.
There's not much
now.
I can do. If I this, hello.
Oh my god!
Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
It was better, but it was a bit vibrating.
What about this? Is that better? Hello.
It might be slightly better, yeah.
Sexy, crispy tone. Hello.
That sounded pretty good. That sounds alright.
All right, we'll leave it there, and we'll hope that it doesn't peak in the edit. We'll see.
Do something a bit louder, like in case you like laugh or something. Pretend I've said a really funny joke.
Hobart. Hobart.
Sounds fine to me. That sound fine to you lot?
All right. All right.
We've got a zoomed
Well,
in camera as well because I have a pile of washing on my bed that looks absolutely hideous, and it's just like literally
Show the
just
washing.
creeping
Show
off
the
screen.
washing.
No, it's never gonna happen.
Show
It's never gonna
the
happen.
Washing.
We'll explain in the podcast, but I'm 99% sure that I've had COVID for the last week, so I've not really done anything in my room.
Well, I should not be in the same room as you right now, good sir. Get out of here. Get
Pretend
out
to
of
be strangled
here.
for me, please. Pretend that I'm strangling you off screen. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
oh,
Oh, there we go.
Do it again.
Hang on. Someone screenshot it. There we go. Got a print screen.
That's
Got
a
print
good
screen.
bit.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's a
That was
good
good.
bit.
That was good. I do have this though. I have a giant Sonic plushie. Look at this. How cute is this?
Wow. Did you have one last stream?
Oh
or
yeah, I've
something?
got like
There's
several
always...
now. I'll tell the story of that when
Oh
we're
my
recording.
goodness.
It's funny. It's
Oh
my
my
mum's fault. It's
goodness.
actually my mum's fault. Blame her. Blame her. Yo, you actually should blame her. It actually is entirely her fault. You'll find out. Right, are we good to go? We all ready, folks?
Yeah,
we all good?
Let's do it.
So, it's episode 150. We've got my personal... I think this is my favourite game we play on the podcast. I love this.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I love this
It's a
game.
good one.
Mainly because I don't have to put any effort in, you know? No. I just love this. I really enjoy playing it. And at some point, someone in the Discord actually was asking, a couple of people were asking Crispy if we could set it up so callers submit the bad reviews. We've talked about this previously. It might be a hard thing to
it's
manage, but...
More so, the answers. Like I'm happy for people, but I just feel like we'll get a lot of calls where we don't know what the thing is. So there's two ways we can go about it. Either A, Troy doesn't look at the caller list and you name the call the episode in which you're reviewing, and then that's easy for my end. Or you leave a 2-second gap at the end of your call. So you read the bad review, there's a 2-second gap, and then you say, and the answer was, of course, the waters of Mars, or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think let them leave a pause, because then we could both play it.
It's just more... Yeah, I'm happy for that. It's just more so how we articulate that to the audience.
Yeah, I think what I would do... We're just
if there's anyone... we could do it today. Yeah, we could do it we could do it live right now.
We could try. That might be dangerous.
It could be dangerous, but hey, I like to live on the edge.
I don't.
Call me a bloody guardian of the edge, mate.
No.
All right.
No, I think what I'll do is I'll talk it through with the Discord server, because they're we can work through with people in the Discord server a bit easy. So if you haven't got Discord, make sure you get an account and get in the server. I think what I might do is make a channel in there at some point and get you all to work on it, because a few of you asked in there already. It makes sense. The people we can arrange with the Discord server would be the more practical ones to get it going there, because we can explain it properly and verify, and everyone can listen to each other's calls and make sure they sound okay.
Okay.
You think that sounds good?
That sounds good with me.
Yeah, I'm not taking. No one's taking the limelight from you today, buddy. This is your day. This is your day.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Thanks,
so we got that.
150.
We've obviously got this is our 150th episode, so we're having a bit of a celebration. We got some Patron callers as per usual, including some new people. And to be fair, I have looked over some of the things, so I know that there's at least something topical to episode 150, which is cool.
Excellent.
And also, we've got a bit of news to talk about, because it came out in between our episodes to discuss. Have you seen the?
Yeah.
You've seen them all, yeah. I was going to ask you to not look at them. It would be cooler, but I thought, nah.
No, it's very hard to avoid. I'm quite famous on Twitter these days.
Let's just start the recording. All right, there we go. Recording started. Let's just move on.
All right,
just move on.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need a funny intro gag. Also, who's doing the intro?
Oh, dearie.
I can't. I'm not listening on the live. You can find out. Or someone in the audience might already know.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to get a free crispy cookie, go watch 149 and see
and
who
it's
says
also
the
it's also the
intro.
20th anniversary of New Who in how many days?
Yeah. I was going to do something for that on Crispy Pro, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I've been such a busy boy,
But
Troy, and I can't wait to show you. What are we doing?
We're going to do an episode on it, aren't we?
I thought. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Are we? Oh yeah. We did discuss this. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Damn it.
In fact, we'll just share it right now, so you know. But we'll confirm it in the episode as well. There's a new call out active right now. I haven't put the ping out for it, but it is active from now. We want to nail it specifically. I think just favorite memories or something like that from the last 20 years. Something like that. So basically, just something topical for 20 years of New Who. So it's like favorite memories, or something the show means to you, or an interesting story, anything like that to do with the last 20 years of New Who. That's going to be a call-in we're doing as of tonight, and we kind of want it for the next couple of days because we're going to try and record in a few days' time. So if y'all can get some calls in for that, that'd be cool. But we'll mention it later in the episode too. So just be aware, and I'll hopefully ping it tomorrow in between the many lessons I've got to teach. It's a busy day tomorrow, Crispy. I'm busy.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm a busy boy.
We're busy boys.
Busy boy.
We're busy boys.
Busy boy. Let's go. Okay, so apparently it's my turn today. Also, someone's told me to check general chat. Let's check it very quickly. Oh, someone got the screenshot of me strangling you. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Wild stay out of context. If you've just joined the stream, welcome. Let's get going. You got a funny joke to kick us off, Crispy? You got something funny to say?
Yeah, I got something.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Do you need me to nudge you in here?
No. I got it. I got it.
What are you doing? I'm scared.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Gosh, that boy from Liverpool and that boy from Australia are so attractive, but their podcast sucks. Oh, well, that's a pretty bad review of us, don't you think?
I mean, it's nice to be called attractive, so I'll take that.
Yeah, it was kind of like a backhanded compliment. That's a very real review on our Apple reviews.
Oh wait, is it my turn to be the NPC this week? Rate us 5 stars.
Yeah, rate us 5 stars, please.
Rate us 5 stars.
Thank you for rating us 5 stars.
Rate us 5 stars.
He's not gonna stop. I'm gonna roll the intro this week. Hey, welcome back to Guess the Episode by the Bad Review. Roll the intro.
Rate us 5 stars and roll the intro.
Beautiful.
How good was the death stare into the camera? Do you think that was that good?
Terrifying.
Yeah,
that
you're
was
welcome.
Terrifying.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, that'll do.
Let's do it. So it's my turn to do the intro. Let's roll,
Yeah, man.
gamers.
Oh my word.
Got to slack the shoulders. Get ready. Get ready. You slacked your shoulders, Crispy? You ready? You ready? You good?
My shoulders were born slacked.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No.
Just something about that
I've
doesn't
been-
sound
I've been
healthy at all.
Seeing a professional about that for years.
Let's go. Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. My name is Troy, his name is Crispy, and we are the hotline that accepts your calls from anywhere in time and space. And it's a special day today, Crispy. It's a special day. Do you know why?
Yes. Because it's a beautiful Monday where I am. It is absolutely pouring rain. It's very dark and gloomy outside. Is that why?
No.
Oh, why is it so special?
It's a special day, sir, because we are celebrating 150 episodes of the podcast.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
150 episodes?
150
That's
episodes of
Tastes like chicken.
and all sorts of
Oh
other
my
assorted jokes,
Goodness
etc.
gracious me. What's that? Basically like 3 years? of
Yeah.
The podcast? 3
Yeah.
Continuous. Wow.
And we've pretty much
Wow.
been going for 3 years. We've not missed many weeks because we started mid-February 2022. And we're, mid to tail
Yeah.
end of March now. So we've not missed that many weeks. 4, maybe 5 episodes
Crikey.
in 3 years.
My goodness
That's insane.
gracious me.
We are both
That's
slowly
insane.
aging on Riverside.fm.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
Oh, gosh.
It's a crazy
Watched my
time.
whole life. Go
Welcome,
before me on
everyone.
this
We're live, by
podcast.
the way. As per usual, this is our monthly live episode recorded live on youtube.com/Who's There DW. So make sure you hang out for the monthly live streams. We've got a lot to get through today. We've got some emergency news because we didn't see news coming, and yet the Doctor Who account did some marketing. People have been moaning about this. It's been quite funny. Seeing like the different stances towards how much we should care about Doctor Who marketing if we're actually watching it. I don't know if you saw Josh Nair's tweet about that, where they were like, "You're gonna watch it anyway. Why are you bothered about the marketing? Like, chill out, babes." I was like, "Yeah, honestly, fair." But we got news about Doctor Who season 2. We've got a fun game to play. You've seen from the title, as I said, but in the little preamble in the live streams. Personally, my favorite game to play on here. I love hot takes. Probably my favorite feature, but my favorite game. It's the one that Crispy cooks every now and again, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. We'll
We're
explain the
cooking.
gist to you. And maybe, as we've been talking earlier, we might do an audience-involved episode soon, so stay tuned for that. And join the Discord if you haven't already. Link in the YouTube description and in our link trees, I believe. And then we'll finish off with our usual monthly feature where our patrons get to call in about anything they want, as long as it's themed around the podcast or Doctor Who, or something like that, ideally, which you can take part in by subscribing to the top level of our Patreon at patreon.com/Who's There DW. And we've got 2 new callers today as well, so it's mixed up a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
You know? We're
That's
still mourning the
crazy.
losses of Conor McRae and the Beast Boss. We love their work.
Yes.
We're grateful they're still around. But we got 2 new people in, you know? As 2 doors close, others open. Although, even Beast Boss
Gosh,
himself said his
poetic.
door is not closed. It's like, it's ajar. It's like, slightly ajar. That's a posh word to be using for Sunday evening, you know?
Yeah.
Conor McRae just said in the chat, I'm still not around. Okay, well, good to know. So I think we get into it, Crispy, because we've got a lot to do. So, do you hear that in the background?
What is
Oh, it's a
my
news ding.
gosh.
There's never been a
A
news
news
ding, by the way.
ding.
We really do need a proper news. Actually, I'm going to say
No, we
that.
don't.
We shouldn't change
I love
it.
that news thing.
That news ding is a clean up in aisle news, though. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Clean up an aisle news right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doctor Who Season 2 is less than a month away. It's a crazy time. Like, April's going to be mad. You've got a new season of Doctor Who, a new season of The Last of Us, and a new season of Andor. And I think they all start within a week of each other, which is insane.
And Love on the Spectrum. You ever seen Love on the Spectrum?
And that too, yeah, sure. So,
Have you ever seen that?
no,
Have you
I've
ever
not
seen that
watched it.
show? Dude, it's on Netflix. Makes me cry. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful show.
Well, fair enough. But
yeah, big month.
But anyway. So we have got the episode titles for Doctor Who Season 2. Something to get excited over. Revealed only a couple of days ago while I was coughing up my lungs.
What?
Oh, yeah, I think I had COVID, by the way. So, when I was ill, it was funny. When we recorded the last episode, I was like, I'm ill. I did say to Crispy, I was like, I'm thinking maybe we put this recording off for a day. I am so glad we didn't, because I was about twice
we
as
would've
bad
missed
the
that.
next day. It was rough. It was rough. So I had a very bad week. I was very sad and very sick. I played a lot of Sonic games because that was the only way to pass the time. And shout out to my mum because she bought me this. She bought me a giant. Well, I paid for it at the end, but she found this for me. This Sonic plushie.
Wow.
How cool is this, Crispy?
It's pretty cool.
He's so soft. You should give him a hug.
It's pretty damn cool.
It was literally, my mum was going out to work, and I mentioned that I wanted to pick up a little shadow plushie. I was like, I want this little shadow thing. Could you pick it up for me? She was like, yeah, sure. And she calls me from the toy store in the UK, from Smith's Toys, and goes, there's this giant Sonic plushie. It's really soft. I think you should get this instead. It's literally what she said. And I went, well, I can't pick them. Get both. So she got both. There you go.
Wow.
So isn't that cute? I wonder if I can make him sit in the background while we're talking. Can I make him... No, no.
I don't know. He's quite big-headed.
He's apparently half a meter tall. So that might be... Yeah, he's just going to have a lie down. He's having a lie down. He's okay. He's having a lie down.
Well, can I tell you a story about a cool thing I got over the weekend?
Is this... I'm gonna give you a news ding. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Crispy news.
So, I need to take you back all the way to like 2001. I'm 3 years old, and I'm at an airport in South Africa. And
my friends,
I've just spent a week with family, and I don't speak Afrikaans, and I'm very overwhelmed. And we get to the airport, and there's this little toy computer that I see with my eyes, and I go, I want that. And if you ask my mum, to this day, I've never had a tantrum bigger than when I wasn't allowed to get this little toy computer at the airport. I was screaming. I was kicking my legs. I was pulling my mum's hair. It was horrible.
What kind of toy computer? Like, could you actually do anything on a screen? Even if it was a couple of preset things?
I have no idea. It's 2001. I would love to know what it looked like.
Okay.
But from then on, it's been a joke in the Crispy household, that I want a pooter. I want a pooter, because that's what I called it, a pooter.
A pooter.
Haputa Matata.
What a wonderful day.
So that's been like an ongoing joke. Anyway, thanks to the beautiful support of the people on the Crispy Pro Patreon.
What?
I went and bought my own pooter. I went and bought a pooter of my own, okay?
Then what are you calling from right now?
Huh? I'm cool. Well, I mean, this is like a desktop one. I just wanted a fun editing laptop one. I suppose
that's
I have
cool,
had
man.
my
That's
whole
really
life.
cool. That's cool.
But yeah, I finally got one. This is purely for YouTube stuff.
Seriously?
Purely for YouTube stuff. Yeah.
Damn.
It's been a long time. We've been raising this money for years.
Well, you've been talking about the spectrum. We're on different ends of the spectrum right now because I've not uploaded or done anything content-wise in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, hey, mate, that's the way it's got to be. I didn't upload for like 6 months before last week, so that's fine.
Crazy times. Crazy times.
But yeah,
there you
anyway,
go.
That's just a little story. I got a MacBook.
Well, I was coughing up lungs, and Crispy was buying pooters. Doctor Who Season 2 dropped their episode titles. That was one hell of a lead up to that. One hell of a lead up. So, Crispy, should we go through those episode titles and give our thoughts?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Imagine if he just goes, nah, I'm alright, actually, let's play the game.
No, I'm pretty chill.
I had everything set up apart from the episode titles for some reason, so let me just get those up real quick. Let's just
That's fine.
Get them up. Here we go. Oh, actually, bonus news. I don't know if you saw the link I sent you. Ding ding. Doctor Who Unleashed, the behind-the-scenes insight show into the inner workings of Doctor Who, is now available on YouTube for everyone to watch outside of the UK.
Finally.
So if you want to watch any of the episodes from the 60th or Season 1, and I'm hoping that means all the upcoming episodes too, you can watch them. Because they are region locked. I tried to access in the UK, they're hidden videos. So you physically cannot watch them in the UK. So I would expect them to upload them at the same time they go out in the UK on BBC iPlayer. I don't know if they'll do that, but I'm hoping they will.
I hope they do, because I don't really have that much of an interest in watching them now, but if it's like a companion piece to the episode, I think I would watch.
You should watch them just purely to look at the end of them when they reveal their exclusive clip for next week's Doctor Who. It's always the most pointless or irrelevant bit of the episode. I remember Wild Beyond as just being 14 licking that one thing on a shelf, and he's like, oh, and that's it, goes off. I'm like, okay, he licks something in the episode. Great, cool. Good to know. That's good to know. So,
I like that.
Our titles are as follows. Should I just go through all 8 of them and then offer thoughts? Have you got them up as well?
Yeah, I know them. I know them
off
off
he
the
knows
top
them
of my
off
head.
by heart. All right, what's the first one, Crispy?
The Robot Revolution?
It actually is.
Robot
oh
Invasion?
Well done, well done. The Robot Revolution.
Which one is it?
What's next?
Yeah. Then we have Lux.
We
the
do.
Shortest
I want
Doctor
to see
Who
if you
episode
remember these.
title.
This would be amazing. Lux. Okay, what next?
Next up, we have the co-written episode of Doctor Who. And it is, of course, I can't remember.
It is co-written. Yeah. It's The Well.
The Well.
The Well. The Well. What next? Shall I just go
boy
through
in
these
the
now?
Barbershop. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
the
struggling now.
barbershop. Okay, from 1 to 8 we have The Robot Revolution, Lux, The Well, Lucky Day, The Story and the Engine, The Interstellar Song Contest, Wish World, and The Reality War.
I'm very excited actually. If you're in the live chat right now, please let us know which episode are you claiming. Which one's going to be your favorite?
Yeah, what's your
Please,
favorite title even?
Leave them. What's your favorite title right now?
I keep thinking of Lux from Silence in the Library, when it's played by Steve Pemberton, because he was something Lux, the Lux Corporation.
Steve Pemberton is in. Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. And Cal was Charlotte
forgot about
Abigail
that.
Lux, so I just keep thinking of that. I don't know why, but I do. It's how my brain works.
I keep on thinking of what's the Lux?
What's the Lux? And Lucky Day, seemingly from the teasers, is the Ruby Sunday centered one. So
yeah,
looks quite cool.
That's
Also
gonna be
written by
peak.
Pete McTighe. So if they
read out the writers of each of the episodes. Please.
Okay, all right, let's do it. So Robot Revolution is written by Russ T Davies and directed by Peter Hoare. Hoare. I think Hoare. I'm saying it in the context of the name, so if anyone tries to be picky there, don't even think about it. Then we have Lux, written by Russ T Davies, directed by Amanda Brocci, which looks like, I'm guessing, the cinema one, therefore the one that Mr. Ringerding's in, the animated cartoon who escapes out of a cinema screening, voiced by the brilliant Alan Cumming.
Oh, yes.
And you could say it's the second coming for Doctor Who for him. See what I did there?
Oh, well done.
Thank you,
well
thank you.
sir.
If you don't get that joke, it's funny if I don't explain it. The Well is written by Rusty Davies and Sharma Angel Wallfall. That's the co-written one, as you said. Directed by Amanda Brocci again. Then we have Lucky Day, written by Pete McTighe, writer of The War Between the Land and the Sea, as well as some other episodes in Doctor Who, like Kablam. And, he didn't write Orphan 55. Praxius, yeah, that was it. We then have The Story and the Engine, written by Inua Ellams and directed by Makala McPherson.
Okay.
Then we have The Interstellar Song Contest, written by Juno Dawson and directed by Ben A. Williams. And then we have the two-part presumed finale. It's got to be, surely.
It has to be.
Wish World and The Reality War, both written by Rusty Davies, both directed by Alex Sanjeev Pillai.
Whoa. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. Which one's your favorite? You saying Lux? What were you saying?
I honestly don't know what my favorite one is. Maybe it's just because I need to actually watch the episodes tied to the names for me to like kind of feel more invested in them. I felt a bit very similarly last year with the episode titles. I was like, there's some cool ones here, but need to see them. I don't know.
I was so excited for Space Babies, man.
I think some of these
so excited.
They're a bit simpler titles like The Well or Lucky Day or The Story and the Engine. They're a bit more kind of by the numbers, I think, in some of the names. That's not to disservice them. It's just like I'm looking at them like, nah. But I think I just like the word Lux. But I think maybe The Reality War, that just sounds interesting. I know it's the finale, so you'd hope it would, but
I hope it's interesting.
As long as no one points at street signs to name kids again, it'll be better than the last finale. So
yeah,
and I liked Empire of Death. We know this, but
I think Lucky Day will be my personal favorite. I feel like that's going to be the experimental one of the season, and it'll be interesting to see what Pete does. And I really do hope there's some kind of Land Between the War and the Sea tie-in that we were kind of talking about.
I'm hoping they'll set it up. Yeah,
I get the feeling they might. And the title Wish World sounds awesome to me. I really like the title Wish World.
Well, now everyone's theorizing that Mrs. Flood is the god of wishes. That's where we're going with that. Because this has got to be the Mrs. Flood like build up. It's got to be. Like, there's no way we finish season 2 still not knowing who she is.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens. I just feel like Wish World is cool. That's cool to be.
So yeah, let's see what everyone else has said. So yeah, everyone's favorite titles. What have we got? D. Allen in the chat says Story in the Engine is the most intriguing one. Grace says
Sam
looks.
C.
Sean G99 says Wish World. Conor McRae, the story in the engine is a cool but simple title. Yeah, there could be a lot cooking beyond that. It's just very simple in its naming, at least for me. Volk Smash, the Interstellar Song Contest is maybe the one I'm most excited about. Gina Dawson's a wonderful writer, and I hope it bangs. Potential future showrunner ?
Cool.
Anything
Cool.
else? Yes, a few people saying the story in the engine. Interesting.
I really hope that's a classic. Everything I've seen from that looks like it's going to be quite a serious episode. And anything that pushes Shooty acting wise is good in my books.
I don't think we need to push him. I think he's just good no matter what.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, cry about it.
Leave a bad review. Ha ha ha.
But give us 5 stars. Oh, Infinity in the YouTube
give
chat
us
says
5
apparently
stars.
the descriptions of the episodes got released. Did they?
I don't want to read them.
Don't you?
I don't want to know. I think I know what happens in every episode.
Let me just see if I can find what it is exactly that Infinity is talking about. I'm guessing it's on the actual page from the Doctor Who account. But
Troy, do you think it's going to be 2 years until we get to read episode titles again?
What do you mean? Oh, don't stop. We're not doing this. We are not doing this.
All right, that's fine.
We're not doing this.
That's cool.
I refuse.
That's cool.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, we might read them later. But yeah, we still got bingo to go. We did our call for the bingo card. So now, with the episode titles, you might be able to do more bingo. And if you want to submit more calls, feel free. Do let us know.
Go for it.
If you have actually submitted a call and you put another one in, try and let me know on Discord or something, and then I can switch out your call. Because I'm not going to give everyone 2 chances. I'm not that nice. Okay, my kindness has its limits. But Crispy, I think it's time.
Yeah, man.
Have we got any kind of cool...
Find something in the sound library.
What about an old favourite?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh,
That's right.
An OG.
Questions and quizzes. Questions and quizzes. Questions and quizzes. Questions and quizzes. What's up?
There you go.
wow, that is happy 150, everyone. Gosh, we got surprises up the wazoo today.
Throwbacks. Our throwbacks
Whoa,
have throwbacks.
Throwbacks and throw it back, everyone. It's not questions and quizzes, but I will be asking some questions to Troy.
And you'll be quizzing me over the answers.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know how this works, Crispy, can you please explain your beloved feature, something I love, that originally debuted on the Crispy Pro channel and now has moved over to Who's There because we liked it so much that I told you to only do it on here. I made you sign an exclusivity deal.
Yeah, we signed a deal. I couldn't
No.
believe it.
Let everyone know.
It's the only time I've ever signed something.
What is Guess the Episode by the Bad Review? What does that mean?
Well, folks, it's very, very simple. I have scoured the internet, IMDb, for some bad reviews of Doctor Who episodes. And I would say for the most part, today we're reviewing episodes that are kept in quite high regard. I would say so, for the most part. And I'm going to read them out. They're very cryptic. They sometimes leave hints, but it is just your job to guess the episode in which I am talking about with this review. And they're usually 1-star to 5-star reviews, depending on the episode. It's a lot of fun. You can play at home. If you're driving in the car to work, you can guess in the car to work. It's a lot of fun, guys. Tell people about it. Give us 5 stars. Subscribe. Like this video. Like this live stream.
You can be loud in the mic. I'm sure everyone's ears will survive.
No.
Tell everyone to rate 5 stars at the top of your lungs right now.
No, I can't.
Why
I'm
not?
so exhausted. Give us 5 stars.
I think you'd have been fine doing it in the mic, to be honest, but either way. Look at that.
Yeah,
he cares
alright,
about your
cool.
ears, folks. He cares about your ears.
Yeah, I do.
He's too nice for his own good. So, let's get going. Now, sir, how many reviews have you got for me? What kind of scoring
I got
system?
10.
10. Okay. All right. So, are we just going to do simple 1 point if I get it, 1 point if I don't? Or are we going to have, like, backup points? Like, we got to have the scoring system nailed for this. I'm excited.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get 1 point per each, but you get 3 hints at your discretion at any time.
Wow. 3 hints.
3 hints.
Oh. For each one?
No. All up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, well pointed, Sarah. I will not be reading the chat, or I'll try not to anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Troy, don't even read the chat.
okay.
Close
Ladies
it
and
right
gentlemen,
now.
well, if I close it, that might be Oh no, I think I should be able to. Hang on, if I close it, let's see. If I close it, can I get it back?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Yep, I've
doesn't
closed the
disappear
chat, so I cannot
forever.
read the messages right now. Crispy, let's go. So normally I tend to aim for a 50% score, try and get half of them.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get 60. Let's go for
I think
6 out of 10.
Today you're gonna do well.
I've got my feet
You're
up on
gonna
my
do
desk
well
and it's
today.
shaking my camera, so that can add some added
All right.
tension. Whoa! Okay, let's do it.
All right, everyone, strap in. Here we go. Number 1. This one's called "Boring for the First Half," but you may find some, and that's it. That's the
Okay,
the
I'm
title.
locking in. I'm
Boring
doing
for the
pose.
first half,
I'm locked in.
but you may find some. Ahem. This episode was my first exposure to Doctor Who. I've heard so many people talk about how awesome this show is, so I decided to give it a go. To be frank, it was boring for at least the first half. I know this opinion isn't likely to be popular, but I'm being honest. It took me multiple attempts to actually finish the episode. I shut it off at one point and decided to try again a few days later. The latter half of the show was a bit more interesting / fun to watch at least, and what happens at the end was highly entertaining, at least to me. As boring as the first half was, the second half gave me enough hope to watch the next episode. There you go.
That doesn't
There you
give me
go.
any kind of hints.
That's giving you everything you need. That's giving
You
you
realise
everything
that,
you need.
like, any episode could be somebody's first. Yours was the flipping lodger, good sir.
Yeah.
So
and
all
it
I
had-
know is they watched
Yeah, but
an
that doesn't
episode.
That doesn't
Their
have a
first...
boring first half.
No.
perfect episode.
All I know is that they picked an episode to watch out of modern Doctor Who's catalogue, so going on 200 episodes, and it's an episode they think was a bit slow in the first half, but a bit exciting in the second half. That's all I've got to go off.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of other hints. There's a lot of other hints going on.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe outside of this review as well.
Oh, well, that's helpful. Thanks very much.
Maybe this is all part of a big plan I have.
Oh, you want me to use all the hints early? Is that the plan?
I've riddled hints in this episode for this review
What?
in the episode of the podcast.
You've been... and...
I've been going full meta with it.
Oh, I'm not getting 60% in this score. Well, look,
Nah,
I'm just
this one's
gonna...
pretty tough, I must admit.
I'm just gonna front load and just hope that someone's just jumped on and tried the show from the start, and I'm gonna say it's Rose. Final answer.
Troy, you are correct.
Oh, that's it. Don't need any hints. I'm too good. I'm too good at the game. That's it now.
Very
I'm ready.
good.
Locked
Yeah,
in.
It's 20 years of New Who. Rose was the start. I thought we have to start with a Rose. Of course.
That was
Start
where
at
I
the
was
start.
hoping. I was like the hints. I was like maybe 20th anniversary of New Who.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Cool. All right. Well done, Troy. 1 to you. 9
Can't wait for
more
me to
to
get
go.
the 9 all wrong.
All right. Here we go. This one is called an intro. Nothing more.
Okay.
It was almost like a dream come true. Prestigious actor known for playing angry, introspective characters gets cast as the most famous icon on British television in a show I'm on record saying probably works best as a memory. Not only that, but the BBC bombarded the public with trailers in the run-up to this episode. That's it. That's my review.
Deep introspective characters.
Yeah, prestigious actor known for playing angry, introspective characters gets cast as the most famous icon in British television.
Okay, I'm going to ask one question, and I don't want this to count as a hint. You're not going to use the same episode twice in this game, are you?
I wouldn't be so devious. I wouldn't be so devious
Are
to
you
do that
serious?
to you, Troy. I wouldn't be so devious.
The reason I asked this, ladies and gentlemen, is, again, I've mentioned before, I'm a huge enjoyer of Clever Dick Films on YouTube. A fantastic creator. I've said this already. And I remember watching his episode on Christopher Eccleston and talking about how some of the characters he played were quite monumental ones. Like, one of them was the Second Coming of Christ. Like, he played that like a year or two before playing the Ninth Doctor. So there was certainly
Jeez.
some very interesting characters there. I don't know how many were angry, but certainly some interesting stuff there. The thing with Capaldi, because I want to go straight for Capaldi because Malcolm Tucker is one of the angriest characters on television, but is Malcolm Tucker that introspective? Like, do you really go around... Like, I can't say anything. This is a family-friendly podcast. I can't even quote the thick of it. Like, I don't... It's either Rose or Deep Breath, in my opinion. Because I don't know anyone else who's jumped on
All
and
right.
played deep introspective character.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, keep going.
So the question is, are you being devious and asking me to say Rose again, or is it Deep Breath and were they talking about Peter Capaldi?
This is
who
the
else
beauty
has
of Guess the
Capaldi played
Episode.
that was deep or introspective? I mean, or angry, sorry. It wasn't particularly angry in Children of
Caecilius.
Earth, but more like a panicked family man trying to do his best. I don't remember Children of Earth that well. I might be forgetting things. I'm gonna just be cheeky and say you've said Rose again, and I really hope you've not tried to pull a blinder on me here. Is it Rose again? Final answer.
Yes, it is Rose again.
You are a cheeky little bugger. I was like, you can't do this to me.
But hey, you know what? You've got 2 points, man.
I'm
you
quite
got
proud
2
of myself.
points.
I was gonna commit to Deep Breath, but I was like, no, Chris
you're
Frank's out of
almost-
the two. More deep.
I thought when I saw that review, I was like, I've got him here. I've got him. This is gonna be a good one. But congratulations.
I did so well. Your internet's
Do the dang
lagging.
thing. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's because it's absolutely pouring where I am. Here we
Would you
go.
do me a favor and not be in Australia for a change? It'd make life a lot easier.
No.
Look up
Here we
plane
go.
tickets.
This one's called Nerdy, Confusing, and Bad. Play along at home, everyone.
Oh wow, my life.
Well,
Sorry.
it's not true, Troy. It's not true.
Oh, some of it is. Anyway, I'll let you decide
Not
which
confusing.
one it is.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Another year, another season of Doctor Who. That's 35 seasons and 52 years. Impressive. And yet, I can't help feeling the show has lost all direction. This episode in particular has the most gimmicky plot imaginable. Watch out, because I'm going into deep spoilers here. And then I cut the review off.
Can you say it again? Because I was doing maths in my head.
Yeah, cool. Another year, another season of Doctor Who. That's 35 seasons and 52 years. Impressive. And yet, I can't help feeling the show has lost all direction. This episode in particular has the most gimmicky plot imaginable.
Okay, so 52 years means it's 2015, which means it's Series 9. So it's an episode from Series 9.
Okay.
But the question is, are they doing it for the season premiere, or is it for another episode in that series? And also, what was the 2015 Christmas special? That was the Husbands of Rivers song? I wouldn't describe that one as gimmicky, surely.
Oh, it's pretty gimmicky.
Then again, Capaldi rides in on a tank in The Magician's Apprentice. That is a bit of a gimmick.
It's pretty gimmicky. Ooh.
It could be one of any of the 12 episodes of Series 9 if you're being picky. Although, then again,
Well,
it's not going to be a heaven sent, let's be fair here.
Have...
I'm just going to say The Magician's Apprentice. Final answer.
Troy, you are 3 for 3 today. Oh my
Oh my gosh!
This is uncharted territory.
What's going to happen here is I'm going to get one wrong and that'll be it. That'll be the start of the downfall.
I thought I would do that because we were talking about Rose, how that's 20 years old. The Magician's Apprentice will be 10 years old this year, so I thought I would just throw that in there as well. Yeah, Troy, you can't see it if you're listening, but Troy, he's leaning back in his chair, and it looks as though his entire life is flashing before him, and it's looking nerdy, confusing, and bad. That's what he's saying in his head.
So accurate. Okay, anyway, next one.
All right, here we go.
Do you know?
Well done,
can you
Troy.
tell me when we're gonna have one that's particularly intense? I'd love to put the intense music on. You know.
Yeah, the one after this is pretty intense.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. This one's called "Just Painful to See How My Enforced License Fee Is Wasted." That was simply deplorable. The acting was really, really bad. The script was laughable. They did their best she could with a mind-numbingly boring script, but it was a sinking ship from the moment it set sail. It was so cringe, I simply had to turn it off 10 minutes from the end. How utterly depressing. Junk TV with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. It's bound to be a hit with the identity politics type who believe the way you look trumps who you are, but the reality is the show is a total waste of time and your money.
That could be a review for any episode of Jodie's era. And I say that as I do not agree at all, but it feels like anyone of that opinion has said that about any episode of Jodie's era. I do not agree with it for a second, to be clear. But
you nailed it.
Is it possible that you've picked reviews with particular hints in?
Maybe. I don't know.
Legend of the Sea Devils, final answer.
I was going for with this. Legend of the Sea Devils. Why do you say that?
Because you said about the ship setting sail and giving up in the last 10 minutes. I suppose Legend of the Sea Devils you can give up towards the end, but it's probably wrong. Again, I don't know if there's any particular hint there about a particular episode, but I'm just going to say I don't know. I'm going to go Legend of the Sea Devils.
True. Roy, that incorrect. It was.
The lag really added to the suspense there. You went shrup.
Oh.
And I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Matty MLS got it in the chat. It was, of course, the woman who fell to earth.
See,
one of
part
the
of me
best
was
episodes
thinking
of the Dag Show.
Part of me was thinking, are you just going to keep doing season premieres? Is that what we're doing here?
Let's have a look.
Oh!
Let's find out.
Cheeky bugger. He's a cheeky bugger, this one.
The episode from the bad review. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
But that's, to be fair, of all the episodes to say identity politics.
Oh, please.
I mean, again, not that it's an accurate argument anyway, but that one has like some of the least...
Doctor's a woman?
Yeah.
That's it.
There's a woman in the lead role. Woke!
It's like the least preachy thing. She yeah, anyway, whatever.
So I'm currently at 75%, and I want to aim for 60.
You're doing well.
So
you're doing well. You're doing
connection. Oh, isn't this nice? Isn't this sweet? Hi, audio listeners. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's fix this. Hello, sir.
Hey, man.
You alright, man? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm alright. The question is, can the live stream see us? I don't know if they can.
Hello? Can anyone see us? Can anyone see us out there?
It's all going well. Oh, and it's cut off again. See, my internet does this. It'll dip a couple of times, and then it will come back. And then once it comes back, it'll be fine. But until then, Crispy, you got like any fun questions to ask the audio listeners? I'm not cutting any of this. This is golden.
We're...
Yeah, I'm keeping this in. I can't be bothered.
For the special audio listeners that will tune in for the live stream, what is your favorite meal to have on a Sunday night?
That's a good question. I like that.
I love a Sunday roast.
That's a good question.
I love a Sunday roast.
I like that.
Pork, beef, chicken, whatever. A little bit of gravy, potato, peas.
It's funny you say beef because I've got beef with my internet provider.
Yeah, I would love to have beef with my internet provider.
No, you wouldn't. That means you have problems with your internet. You don't want that.
No, someone that works at the internet company just comes over and we share a roast together. It's gonna be beautiful.
You're living with your girlfriend, sir. You don't need any extra romantic meals. Come on.
Oh, hey, with an internet provider like that, it's pretty romantic.
Can my internet start working again so we can move on from this?
Please.
It's fluctuating worse than it normally is. I'll be honest with you. This is bad.
What's the flux?
It's meant to be 6,000 kilobits a second upload speed, and it's currently struggling around the 3,000 mark.
Hey, people are replying in the chat. They can hear me.
Yeah, I think people in the chat can hear. I'm just slightly concerned to continue properly until this stops fluctuating, because it will stop, and then it'll be fine. But I don't want to be like, hey, it's okay, start speaking, and then be like, "Vuh," and then it cut again. You know what I mean?
And then it's gone off. Yeah, I get it.
How much free time have you got, Crispy? You good?
All the time in the world.
AKA
I'm actually
half an hour.
Yeah. We're fine. We'll be fine this morning. Okay. But I'm actually I'm working on so many things at Troy. You have no idea. I've been working on a massive project that will come to fruition on the next, and going to be like, why didn't you tell me about this?
So I'm going to be annoyed with you, is what you're telling me.
You're going to be annoyed with me this weekend.
Okay.
Well,
good
next
to know.
weekend.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. I'm just texting my mum because I think she's watching the live episode. I'm going to let her be my litmus test and see how it looks on her end. If she's still watching, she might have given up. She's not a fan of things that don't load properly on the internet. I don't blame her.
Same.
Yeah. It's sad. It's very sad. It is hovering around 6K again now, so we might be okay. But
we have 6,000 viewers.
No, very funny, very funny.
Oh.
I wish you had me for a second then.
That would have been so cool. But we probably have like what 34, which
no, we
I'm
had
very
about 80
grateful
when I was
all
watching
of you.
earlier.
What?
But
80?
it might have dipped violently now after that. It said 79 when I checked when the internet started going down. So that doesn't help the situation.
Everyone's got to leave.
It's looking like it might be okay. No, I shouldn't have said anything.
We'll just cancel this episode.
Yeah, we might have to.
We'll just cancel this one. Let's just put it in the can.
Honestly. Why
this
tonight
is fun.
of all
This
nights?
is entertainment.
Can we just point out? I literally said this earlier. I've done 2 weeks. I've done nothing content related. I've got no motivation at the minute. It's a long story. We don't need to go into it. And then obviously COVID didn't help. But like the first time I used the internet for any kind of content in weeks, and it can't even hold up for an hour.
That's rude.
It is.
It's rude, man.
I'm quite annoyed.
Do you want me to?
Do
you want me to do some? I can do some trivia with everyone while you sort out the.
Oh, hang on. We got 4 bars.
Want.
Give it a second. If it stays 4 bars, we'll go. No, it's gone.
All right, everyone. Let's. Wow, these are horrible trivia questions I've just found.
Can't be any worse than the internet right now, so don't worry about it, mate.
All right, people in the chat. First one to reply gets a crispy cookie. Question number 1 now. What is the Doctor's home planet? Go. Go.
Venus.
It's not Venus.
Venus.
Incorrect.
17 DVDs.
17 DVDs. Correct. Come on, someone's got to be the first to reply. Here we go. This is how far behind the chat is. Beautiful. All right. Congratulations, Jimmy. You got there. Here we go. Question number 2 now. Which villainous character was played by Peter Kay? Here we go. Here we go now.
Tony Blair. Joking.
No.
Oh,
There's so many bad questions here. Here we go. Chicken, tastes like chicken, Mrs. Flood. Everyone's not even playing anymore. Channel Pup, correct. Wow, actually, really well done.
Channel Pup.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Oh my goodness.
Are we fine, Troy?
No.
Can we continue with the show? Oh my gosh. I need to have breakfast. I need to take care of the kids. I got a lot going on. Yes. Young Paul and...
Okay, part of me thinks we should just wing it and just keep going. And if it cuts out, it cuts out.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
That's fine with me.
The audio listeners are having a blast right now. They're just like, oh, come on, man. How are you guys doing? How's your drive to work going? How's your...
They've tuned out.
They better not have
tuned out.
They better not have done.
They will have. If I was listening to this, I would be tuning out.
Oh, really?
I'd be going straight to the 50% Doctor Who podcast.
All right, okay, so you're telling me to cut out this section now. Wow.
I'd be out of here.
Do you realise how much effort that takes to cut things out of a podcast?
Oh, no.
It takes no
Never
effort
had
at
to.
all. I'll cut this bit out.
Oh, no. Maddie has COVID as well in the chat. That's sad.
Oh, blimey. Right, I vote we
Gosh.
I think we just carry on and hope for the best.
And hope for it?
If we end up with it cutting out fully and you lose us, try and let us know in the chat, folks.
Please.
And Crispy, you keep an eye on it, 'cause obviously I'm not looking at it right now because I'm playing the game. Yeah, we'll just hope that it gets better. I think based on the way it's going right now, it does very rarely have moments like this where it just cannot control itself. I don't think it's going to fix itself anytime soon. So I think we just firm it and go for it.
Okay.
And I think what I might do this time is I might upload this to YouTube as a proper version. Because I don't know how the stream's going to look, and I think it might be better to just put a video version up for this and close the live stream.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. Yeah, that's
I don't mean close it now.
cool
If you can hear me saying that live, I don't mean close this stream. I mean just like once 6 a.m. comes on Tuesday morning, put it up as usual, and then just unlist the live stream. And that might be a better call.
Okay.
Because right now this is rough.
Let's do it. Rough.
It's rough. Call it a dog the way it's rough.
Because it's rough.
Rough.
Well, we've still got so many reviews
Yeah.
to go through.
Should we just firm it and try and just see?
Let's give it a go.
All right.
Let's give it a go.
Okay. So just in case anyone's missing this, so just in case anyone misses me saying this, the stream internet quality is poopy right now. We're gonna keep the episode going as normal and hope for the best. Are people saying keep both versions? Yeah, actually true. I don't have to take the stream version down. From what people are saying, they can hear us okay. It's just the video quality that's poop, which is fine.
Hey, that's fine with me.
All right, let's carry on. So we'll cut in here, and I'll slice all that bit out of the internet lag. I have no idea how I'm going to find it in the timeline, but I'll figure it out. Let's do it.
All right. I know how you can find it in the timeline. Hang on. What if we just wave like this for a sec? Just wave like that.
I don't see that in the timeline. I look at the waveforms.
You don't see it in the timeline? Oh,
Well,
okay.
Not really.
There you go.
Or I just hold a note for a really long time, like, that'll do. Brie Larson held a longer note than that on stage yesterday, let me tell you. Oof.
Oh, yeah, you saw
Oh,
Brie
yeah, I
Larson.
didn't even mention that during the episode. That's crazy. Oh, well.
Oh, well, we could go back to it
We can
now.
go back to it later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a fun time right now. I was going to keep this all in, but it got so long it got a little bit boring. We're having audio issues. Yeah, Crispy's ringing up the internet provider right now. He doesn't even know who my internet provider is. He's still ringing them. He's just a magician like that. So we'll try to keep mentions of the internet very brief while we're recording this. But we're going to upload this as normal to the video platforms at the same time. So if you want to watch the video version without it being a live stream, this is the one time you'll get to do that. So there you go. Exciting times. Or maybe this will be a start for something, Crispy, and I just start doing this in the future. Maybe.
I mean, we'll see.
Make
see
more
how
money,
it,
Crispy. Make more money by
make
having the
some
video
money.
version too. Crazy. So
Boy, I'm calling the internet service provider right now. All right.
wait,
let's
you putting
see.
it on loudspeaker? Oh,
Hello.
911, what is your emergency?
Hi. We've just got some bad internet from a bad boy named Troy.
What is the child's name and age?
It's Troy, and he's like mid-20s.
Okay. Are they still misbehaving?
Yes, he is misbehaving.
I see. Since they're being naughty, I will send the police to your home immediately.
No, don't go to my home.
On file.
You need to go to the. All right. I'm hanging up. All right. I've just sent police to my house. Anyway.
wow. Crispy gets swatted live on the podcast. Crazy times. All right, Crispy, we are 4 reviews down.
Let's go.
Bring me a 5th one. What have we got?
All right. Here we go. This one's called "The Concept of Morality." Wow.
Intriguing.
What a title! I know.
Okay, proceed.
Here we go. This episode felt strangely short. I was not the biggest fan of this episode. It did pull on some heartstrings, though. The episode was mostly predictable, but I guess a lot of shows, episodes, films, when you have seen so many of them over time. This sounds like you.
What?
when you've seen that many shows, you just because 17 DVDs, you're a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah,
Troy.
but it doesn't make things
not supposed to be
predictable.
a
I'm just
jab.
easily pleased.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Why did you say it like that?
It's interesting to see the concept of morality play out, not just amongst humans, but other beings too. It makes me think, what is morality? What is it to be human? And how does it show up in things that are not human? How can humanness be showed? Or can it be showed? This episode was dry in this sense of, as this is so wordy. This
Yeah.
episode was dry in this sense of, as I already mentioned, predictably. The classic power and money-hungry person that becomes scared, the person that takes over, the Dalek not killing Rose in the end, etc.
Oh, so it's Dalek then from series 1.
Correct.
I would have left that little bit out, to be honest.
No, you got it. You got it.
To be fair, when you said rich person that gets scared, the first thing that came to mind was Dalek. So I'm going to give
Well, I
myself
should have just left it.
give myself
should've
credit
just
for that
left
one.
it.
Give myself credit for that.
That's fine.
So
That's
I am now
fine.
4 for 5, 80%.
Gosh, maybe I made it too easy. All right, here we go.
Maybe you did.
Much like this episode, this review was called It's not looking good.
The episode's looking fine, thank you. It's just the internet quality that's not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Here we go. If this, the latest special, is any indication, then the new showrunner Chris Chibnall can't get here quick enough. This is, without question, the worst special episode of New Who, and inarguably the single worst episode of the run yet. I am in no way a Moffat hater. Last year, with the exception of the horrid Redacted, was the best ever.
The Return
That's
of
all I'm
Doctor
giving you.
Mysterio, I'm going to go for. Final answer.
Elaborate.
Because they can't have known about Chris Chibnall too far ahead of time. Like, Return of Doctor Mysterio was 1 year before Twice Upon a Time. So 1 year before the new showrunner, that seems like a decent window for a special and to find out, like, who's taking over, all that stuff. Because the next special before that was 2 years before. And there's no way you know who's taking over 2 years ahead of time. And that special is not the last one because it says it's worst episode of the run.
When was Chibnall announced?
When was Bill announced?
When was Chibnall announced?
Oh, Chibnall announced. It wasn't 2 years before.
Think about the timeline here, man. Just think about the timeline.
No, I'm locking in Return of Doctor Mysterio. I'm not having you twist it because I haven't asked for a hint. I think it'd be unfair for you to twist me in that direction. So I'm going to lock in Return of Doctor Mysterio. Final answer.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Don't you try
Dang
and
it.
twist me, sir. Don't you try and
have said special
put me off.
episode. All right, here we go. I think it's tricky from here on out.
Okay, well, there's four
so
left.
we'll
There's
see.
4 left, and I got 5 of them right, and I've got 3 hints still. So
Here we go. This one's called The Worst Who Episode in the First 4 Seasons.
okay.
This episode took me about an hour and a half to watch. I kept having to pause it to take a breather because it was annoying me so much. And that's what you're getting.
What?
That's
That's
all
it?
you're getting. That's it.
Say it again. I got to
I've
listen more
given you
deeply. I
enough.
thought some big hints were coming.
The title is The Worst Who Episode in the First 4 Seasons. This episode took me about an hour and a half to watch. I kept having to pause it and take a breather because it was annoying me so much.
It's the worst episode in the first 4 seasons.
Yeah.
How do the hints work?
Come on,
Can I
man.
ask a specific question, or have you got hints ready for each answer? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, man. I come preloaded with many hints.
Okay, because I had a specific question that might have helped me with this particular question. But let's see what your hint is then. Fine. Can I use my first hint, sir?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, so what is it?
The 11th hour.
What?
That's your hint. That's your very cryptic hint.
What?
That's your very cryptic hint.
What? Wait,
You sound
wait,
like you're at the
wait.
end of The
It's
Power
fair,
of the
fear her. Final answer.
Why are you saying
The
fear
11th
her?
episode of Series 2, and one episode that a lot of people don't like.
That's so cryptic. Do you think I'm that smart to think of that
Yeah.
quick? No.
Oh.
No, it's incorrect. No, it wasn't the 11th hour. If you went 1 hour ahead, what would that be?
No.
Oh. Oh.
No, that's not
and the
cryptic. That's just
penny
unfair.
drops.
What do you mean? That's
And
not
the
fair.
penny drops.
Oh.
It was, of course, midnight, everyone. I'm assuming this person just didn't like how the words kept on repeating in that episode.
Maybe.
It is an
Well,
overwhelming episode.
I mean, I have said,
feel like
first time I saw that episode, was not a fan.
Oh, and it was left by Young Red Arch Alive.
Young Red Arch Alive, is that the actual username?
Yeah. No.
Baby
no.
Arch Alive.
Baby Arch Alive.
Damn,
Baby
okay,
Go
so I'm
Arch
5
Alive.
out of 7. Oh dear. Well, I need to get one more right to get the target goal I had. So
Yeah, this is. I think you got a very good chance, man. You got
Okay.
a very good chance.
bring me the
Here we
final
go.
3. Bring me the final 3, Chris.
Here we
What
go.
you got?
Great locations, but too many mistakes. Again. Can you imagine a better opener for a mystery? New York in the 30s? You cannot go wrong. Or can you? Yes.
New York in the 30s. Say it again from the start. Like, I wanted to see if there's any more hints about which specific bit of New York.
Great location, but too many mistakes. Again.
Can you imagine a better opening for a mystery? New York in the 30s? You cannot go wrong. Or can you? Yes.
New York in the 30s. That has got to be The Angels Take Manhattan, because that opens in the 30s, and then there's the intro sequence, and then it's Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill in 2012. Because I was thinking it might have been Daleks in Manhattan, but that, I believe, is in the 20s, because it's during the height of the Great Depression. Which is... No, because it's the Roaring 20s, and then the crash happens at the end of the 20s.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Very interesting.
So it actually could be Daleks in Manhattan. Because that does open in New York in the... what year is it? I did the Great Depression, but it was like 15 years ago, mate. I don't remember it all that well. I've had more Great Depressions since.
There.
Sorry. I don't...
It's a toss-up for the ages, man. It's a toss-up for the ages.
The thing swinging me is I wouldn't define Daleks in Manhattan as a mystery per se. Whereas it's literally framed like a murder mystery novel through Melody Malone in The Angels Take Manhattan. So I'm going to trust my gut and I'm going to firm that one. I'm going to say The Angels Take Manhattan, final answer.
Troy, congratulations. You are correct.
6 out of 8.
Done.
I've got my target
Well done.
percentage already. Good,
Yay!
good.
You were up. Yeah, you're absolutely crushing this. I saw that and was like, I think Troy will have some kind of internal battle here.
Between those two episodes.
Between which Manhattan episode
Yeah.
we're going for here.
I'm going to just search up what year does Daleks in Manhattan.
A lot of people in the chat are saying it's in the 20s.
Yeah, because the Wall Street crash, I
31.
think...
Mr. Scarlo saying Daleks in Manhattan's in 31 and Angels is in 38.
Oh, it's 1930 Daleks in Manhattan.
Oh, there you go, Mr.
Because I think...
just said that.
What year was the Wall Street crash? I think it was 1928.
I don't know.
29. It was October 29. It was literally right at the end of the 20s. There you go.
Yeah, right. Crikey Moses.
Wow. My little bit of history it worked there. I hope my old history teacher's proud of me.
Troy,
She's definitely
I got
not
2
watching
more.
this.
I've got 2 more. Did I say I had 10? Is this 11?
No, that's 10. We've done 6 of 8.
Brilliant. Okay, fantastic.
Also,
All right,
I don't
here
want to
we go.
jinx it, but I'm just saying we're at firm internet connection again now.
Oh, yes.
It's staying at
Yes.
6K. With 6,000 kilobits per second for the tech heads among you. And it's chilling. So we might
Brilliant.
be okay.
I love it when my internet service provider is firm.
Maybe I
Here
don't
we
need to
go.
upload the video version to YouTube. Let me know what you think, chat. Maybe I'll do it anyway. This is where we have a moment of introspection on who's there. And we question, could we do our work better?
Can we, let's...
The answer
have
is
an
no,
internal
because
review.
we're already perfect.
an
And that's why
internal
we have
review.
patrons who give us money. Give us more money. We're greedy. Crispy! 2 more reviews,
Yeah.
sir. I want to see if I can get the percentage even higher.
Let's do it. Here we go. I can't read the title for this one.
Why not?
Because it gives away much too much.
I say you read it anyway. Be brave. No.
Here we go. It pains me to have to be negative about what was once my favorite show, especially in the week we lost Liz Sladen. But I did not care for this episode at all. It was a pretentious, pompous mishmash. There you go.
The year we lost Liz Sladen.
The week.
Well, the week's
The
not going to
week
help
we
me.
lo-
That's not going to help me in the
The
slightest.
week we lost her.
I know some stupid random stuff, but the weeks that each episode aired were pushing it, Crispy. The most I
Well,
remember is that
come on, man.
like the early RTD seasons would end often around the week before my birthday. I remember that. That's about as far as it goes. Did Elizabeth Sladen die in 2011 or 2012 is the question. I think it was 2011, which means it has to be Series 6, which makes sense. Pretentious, pompous mishmash. Because, like, Moffat definitely got a little bit too big for his boots in some of those, to some extent. I don't know if I agree, but I know it's a common opinion. He definitely stretched his clever muscles. Can you read it one more time for me, please, with Series 6 in mind?
Yeah. It pains me to be negative about what was once my favorite show, especially in the week we lost Liz Sladen. But I did not care for this episode at all. It was a pretentious, pompous mishmash.
I can't. I'm hearing. You know what my brain does where I hear certain quotes and there's just like memes in my head. Have you seen that Family Guy meme of Peter Griffin being like, "Did not care for it. Did not care for it. It insists upon itself," and it's just looping in my head now.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be series. Actually, hang on. I've got 2 hints spare, and we've got 2 episodes left to guess. Can I cash in one of my hints, please?
Yeah, sure.
Panics, looks up at something to help.
And you, duh, wine.
What?
Wine.
As in drinking or crying?
It's up to you.
That's not helpful.
That's up to you.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, is it in Series 6 Part 1 or Part 2? Or neither, if I'm completely wrong.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Interesting. It's Part 1.
Okay, so I was right about 2011. Good, okay. So, pretentious, pompous mishmash out of Impossible Astronaut, Day of the Moon, Curse of the Black Spot. What was episode 4?
Why are you right about 2011?
Because that was the year I think Liz Sladen died. And also, you
Yeah,
just said
but
it was
there's-
Series 6
there's-
Part 1, so that firms it.
Oh, never mind.
Why are you trying to throw me off? What was episode 4 of Series 6? I used to have all the episode names memorized. What's wrong with me? What's episode 4? Don't answer this. This is a mini game now. I've got to try and figure this out.
I've just looked it up. I don't think this is right. I thought it was like the perfect hint, but I think this person got their dates wrong. So it's up
What's
to you, man.
episode 4 of?
The
What is
Doctor's
episode-
wife.
It's what? Oh, it's Doctor's wife. Of course. Well, probably topically for the best. I've forgotten that.
Yeah, I didn't put that one on here.
Rebel Flesh, Almost People, and then Good Man Goes to War. So it's one of those. I think if we're really, it's either going to be, in my opinion, Day of the Moon or A Good Man Goes to War.
Okay.
And I think maybe trying to be clever and trick that the baby was and wasn't an avatar. Maybe they thought that was pretentious and pompous. Bit of a mishmash. It's tough. I could be completely wrong on this. It might well be Day of the Moon. But I don't know if I describe Day of the Moon as pompous, even if I was being critical of it. So I'm going to say A Good Man Goes to War, final answer.
Troy, we got there in the end.
To get it?
But it was not. It was not that.
Is it Day
It's
of the
my
Moon?
favorite episode. It's my favorite episode, The Impossible Astronaut. It's my favorite.
Damn
one.
it!
And
Oh!
they drink wine in it. They drink wine.
Oh, they do! Salute! Oh!
Salute!
Idiot! Somehow completely disregarded
Salute.
your hint there. I'm an idiot. My apologies. Okay, so that's
That's
6
alright,
out of
man.
9, right?
That's all right. Oh, never mind. The dates do line up.
Oh, do they? So what week
Yeah, they
was it
do.
out of interest?
She passed away on the 19th of April, 2011, and the air date was the 23rd of April, 2011.
Okay. Fair.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Because in my head, the reason I was trying to remember the year Elizabeth Sladen died was I knew it was in prime Matt Smith era, but also I was thinking in the context of his appearance in Sarah Jane Adventures. I knew she died at around a similar point to that airing, or that having been out, because Matt Smith had his first series under his belt, and it was between series 5 and 6 that episode aired. So I was trying to think, I was like, it's got to be series 6, 2011. I know too many dates and things, man. Even if they're not accurate, I know too many. Okay, we
Yeah,
got one
man.
more. So I'm at my target. I've got 6 of the 10 right, but can I make it
Yeah.
7 of the 10? And I
Let's
have got a
make it
hint.
7.
So
Let's make it a cool 7, and you've got a hint. You're looking good
in
here,
uni, that's a
Troy.
first. That's a first class degree. Better than I
hell
actually
yeah.
got. So let's roll, Crispy.
I just passed university.
I got
Here
a
we
second
go.
class. I was happy, but you know.
Well, unlike Doctor Who, you got a second class. Here we go. This one's called Are We Watching the Same Show?
Probably not.
I've seen pretty much nothing but praise for this episode, and I'm honestly so confused. My main theory is that most people who dislike the Chibnall era have stopped watching by now. Even then, I'm seeing a lot of people who say they disliked his previous series and that this is a huge improvement. I'm truly baffled because I thought this was one of Chibnall's biggest atrocities in a sea full of them.
Okay. Can I have it one more time, please?
Oh yeah, of course. This
But,
one's called
we
Are We
need some
Watching the
drama.
Same Show?
We need some drama. We need some drama.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
Bring the drama.
Where is it? Where is it? We
Bring the drama.
boom. Where is it?
We're not bringing the boom. That was last season, man. Stephen Moffat brought the boom.
All right. We bring the Stephen Moffat brought the boom. That's what you do.
I can't hear this mysterious music.
It's on preview version. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There you go.
Here we go.
It's
All right,
very
everyone
faint,
at
so I don't know
home,
how
just-
loud it is on there. That's my
No,
thinking.
no, it's good. Let's do it. This one's called Are We Watching the Same Show?
Okay.
I've seen pretty much nothing but praise for this episode, and I'm honestly so confused. My main theory is that most people who dislike the Chibnall era have stopped watching by now. Even then, I'm seeing a lot of people who say they disliked his previous series, that this is a huge improvement. I'm truly baffled because I thought this was one of Chibnall's biggest atrocities in a sea full of them.
Chris Chibnall didn't write The Haunting of Villa Diodati.
I thought he co-wrote it.
Oh, what's her name? Oh, it was the brilliant one who then wrote Village of the Angels. Oh no, what's her name? What's her name?
I can't remember her name.
I actually do normally remember it, and I remember that she was also in Emmerdale Writers. I remember
Very?
that being part of the praise of like being able to write for a soap. That's like one of the harder things being a writer. Oh, what's her name? That's gonna annoy me. I don't want you to tell me. I want to remember her name. It's not even relevant to the point because I know it's not Chris Chibnall. But then again, the reviewer might not have actually checked and read that.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh,
that
what's her name?
That's
It's gonna
weird.
annoy me.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, go on.
It's Maxine Alderton.
Oh, I knew it was
Rude.
something to do with Max.
I felt bad. Sorry, Maxine, if you're watching.
Yeah, you're fantastic.
Maxine.
Nothing against you. My brain just does these things. So I was thinking that, 'cause I'm thinking best episodes of series 12. Like you said, his previous series, so I think it's an episode airing in series 12. Is my thinking.
Okay.
But I don't think it's Haunting of Villa Diodati because again, he didn't write that. Then again, sometimes these reviewers have been a bit stupid and just said completely wrong things, like saying that Jodie's era is terrible because of identity politics. You know, there are some silly opinions here. But I'm thinking about it, and it might just be that he's saying everyone's dropped off after series 1. Series 11,
You mean
sorry.
Series 11?
Series 11. So maybe it is because you've really got a penchant for series openers at the minute. Like there's a series opener vibe going on here. In fact, I'm not sure if any episode until now hasn't. No, one was midnight. So most have been.
And
Season
we had
openers.
Dalek. We had Dalek.
Oh yeah, and Angels Take Manhattan. Fine.
And
fine.
Angels Take Manhattan. And
But I
Return of
think-
Dr. Mysterio.
But I think you're going to pull us back to an opener. However, as I said, I still have a hint. So Crispy, can I cash in my final hint for the final episode?
Yes, fine. You can have your final hint, except this time, it's personal. I'm going to I redacted something in the review. I
Oh.
redacted something in the review to try and make it harder. But since you asked for your hint, I will read the review in its true form.
Okay. The
Here we
Celine
go.
is unzipping.
Zzz. Here we go. This one's called Are We Watching the Same Show? I've seen pretty much nothing but praise for this episode, and I'm honestly so confused. My main theory is that most people who dislike the Chibnall era have stopped watching by now. Even then, I'm seeing a lot of people who say they dislike series 11 and 12, and say that this is a huge improvement. I'm truly baffled because I thought this was one of Chibnall's biggest atrocities in a sea full of them.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
So it's-
gobsmacked right now.
So it's in the flux. People
What's the flux?
people are praising the episode. All right. So either it's War of the Sontarans because that was Chris Chibnall penned and a lot of people really liked it, felt validly so.
Wasn't that co-written
Yeah,
as
but
well?
it's got
Was that
Chris Chibnall's-
Maxine Alderton?
I think it was it Vinay Patel?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't
I'll
know.
have to look it up.
Point, but he's still got Chris's pen on it. Or again, the reviewer's done a bit of a goof, and it's Village of the Angels. It's Maxine Alderton, but they've just assumed it was Chibnall because it's part of his era. I'm gonna go for War of the Sontarans. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say final answer. I'm gonna hope that I'm right. I'm gonna be like Sontar Ha or Sontar Oh No. Which one's it gonna be?
Well, just as the music has faded out,
Oh, actually,
Troy,
that's
get that
perfectly
drum
timed.
roll.
Wow.
get that drum roll.
Oh, okay. I don't know where it is.
Get that
Hang on.
drum roll.
No, that's a drum joke. That's not right. Here we go.
I can reveal that was in fact War of the Sontarans.
Let's
done it.
go!
He's done it. 7 out of 10.
Oh, I'm on
That's
a
not
roll,
bad.
baby. Oh, I
Wow.
wish we had more now. Wish we had more so I could increase the score.
That's excellent. You absolutely crushed it. I
I'll
thought I
cash
had
out
some
7 out of
cheeky ones
10.
in there.
I'll quote the thick of it. I'll take the red box containing the red box. Thank you very much. That's a random
Well,
thick of it.
Troy,
quote.
you get an assorted bunch of Doctor Who stickers.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
That's so nice of you. Can I? Oh, I don't have them on me. No.
No, you got COVID. I can't even go near you.
Well, I think I'm all right now. I think I'm just feeling the tail end of it. Runny nose, that kind of thing. But I don't think I'm infectious anymore. Like I'm all right where I'm in. Well,
thank you. Thank you so much, everyone at home, for playing. Yes, this was Guessing Episode by the Bad Review.
We got there in the end, despite the internet issues. Thank you all very much. That was fun.
We love you. Please tune in next time for Guessing Episode by the Bad Review number 6 and give us 5 stars. 5.
Like the number of stars you need to give this podcast.
Yes, correct.
All right,
correct.
Ladies and gentlemen. So, 2 things to finish off. First off, and the audio listeners, this doesn't matter to you, but whatever, we like to do our managerial stuff here on the podcast. Let me know in the live chat. Do you want a video version of this episode edited down without those internet issues? Let me know, and I might upload that on Tuesday if you want. If it was good enough, we'll just leave it as a live episode. We can just leave it. I don't mind, but let me know your thoughts. But secondly, Crispy, it's a live episode, so you know what we've got to do here, you know?
Yep, we're going to listen to some beautiful patrons.
Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got some Patreon callers. If you are not aware, by this point, let me fill you in. Let me explain it to you. Because it's important that we steal all your money for everything you're worth. No. If you choose to support the podcast, as we've always said, there's several tiers you can subscribe to on Patreon. The middle tier is infamously, we're bad at honouring the promises in there, but we are going to put some watch-alongs up soon. We have Lazarus Experiment in 42. Probably next month,
Don't worry
I reckon.
about it.
They're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming. And we did have another plan to do the adventure games, and I'm hoping that's still going to happen at some point.
That's going to happen. Don't even worry. We are just doing what we can.
Yep. Blame me. It's Crispy's fault and mine, but blame me. I'll take the blame. I'll take it. I'll take the heat.
Yeah, blame
But point
Troy.
being, you can get early access to episodes whenever I'm able to edit them in time. Sometimes they're a bit tight, so I occasionally miss them. Or I've got COVID. That was why the last one wasn't early. I realised I didn't post that. But you can get early access to episodes, middle tier awards like episode watch long, so you can watch Doctor Who with us or whatever else we do. But the top tier, and several of you subscribe to it, is to get your own call-in once a month, exclusive to the live episodes, other than when we occasionally want them in for like episode reviews or something. And you basically get to call in and ask us questions or talk about Doctor Who. And the time limit cap is relaxed on you. Obviously, we don't want a 5-minute short story, but you know, it's often 1 to 2 minute things from different people, asking questions, talking to us, whatever it may be. And we have got 4 callers to go through. Okay? Now, we have 2 returning callers, Dr. Whovian and Grace. And we have 2 new callers, Torchwood 5 and 6s and 7s. 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Look at that.
Let's go.
Crazy. So we're going to go through them all. We've got some new callers, we've got some old callers, and we're going to see what everyone's got to say and maybe answer some questions or just hear what everyone's saying. We'll find out. So, Crispy, I'm going to elect to save one call to the end, and that's going to be Dr. Whovian, because I think that's a good one to finish on. I have listened through to all of these, because I was checking through audio things, so I'm going to be honest. I've heard at least, well, not all of Dr. Whovian's. There's more to that, but we'll get to that.
I haven't heard any of it.
So I've heard, well, most of them, mainly to check audio. There's some bits I might have missed. I hope I have. I don't want to be surprised. So you've got a choice. Do you want Torchwood 5? Do you want 6s and 7s? Or do you want Grace first? Who's your first choice?
Let's start with an old favourite, Grace, and then we can have the newbies come in.
Grace, let's hear what you have to say.
Boys, so I meant to record something actually cool and amazing, but sadly I've been plagued by a bunch of 3 to 6-year-olds in the flat above me all week, and I only just got time to sit down and record anything, much less edit it. So you're getting this. I guess this is a good opportunity for me to introduce what I will be doing. So the next 8 call-ins are all themed around a different time travel TV show interest of mine. Ooh. I'm hoping that everybody likes it and follows along. I have the first half written so far, and it's a banger. So yeah, prepare for some shenanigans. Yeah, and I hope you both have a wonderful next couple of weeks before Doctor Who comes back. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And I will hear from you and see you then. Bye.
Yeah, Grace put this in through SpeakPipe. They said they didn't have time to actually record and edit something.
Hey,
and I've
fair.
discovered we can download SpeakPipe calls. I forgot we could do that. So it made it very easy to pop this up in here. Thank you, Grace. Listen, I love when people have got arcs, storylines going, and that's the next 8. That takes us to November, Crispy.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a long time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an 8-part continuing story for many, many, many months. but that's
Who's
cool.
there
I'm
redacted,
excited.
you might say.
Yeah, our very own audio series produced by Grace.
I'm excited. Thank you for calling in, Grace.
Cool. I'm excited too. Thank you.
Next up, let's check in with our favourite, slightly more adult version of Doctor Who, Torchwood 5. Our first call from them. We've had them on the show already via a SpeakPipe, but this is their first fully fledged Patreon call. Let's see what Torchwood 5 has got to jive.
Nice.
Let's play the call.
Crushed it.
Hi Troy, hi Crispy, this is my first time calling for this live event. I'm Ridian from Torchwood 5 and I thought that maybe since this is my first time calling like this, I will explain something about myself. So why am I called Torchwood 5? Why number 5? Well, because in a Torchwood TV show it is explained that Torchwood 1 was the base from Canary Wolf from the finale of season 2. Torchwood 2 was set in Glasgow and was closed down for unknown reasons in 2009. Torchwood 3 was our Jack's Torchwood, and Torchwood 4 was lost several years ago under unknown circumstances, which is very cryptic. So first 4 Torchwoods were lost for some reason, so I'm here continuing the heritage and being Torchwood 5 for you. I'm sure that I will have a plenty of opportunities to talk about Doctor Who during the weekly episodes, so for now I just wanted to ask Troy something. What is his favorite part of Star Wars? Maybe favorite trilogy? Mine are the prequels, because I grew up with them. I grew up with the movies and then I watched the TV show. So this is my favorite era and I want to know what Troy thinks about it, as it is not very popular inside the Star Wars fandom. So that's it. Thank you.
I think the prequels are a big part of the Star Wars fandom now. It's the sequels everyone seems to dunk on.
Yeah, and then 20 years down the line, everybody like, you know what, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. The cycle repeats
Which is
itself.
exactly what happened with the prequels.
Well, with
That's fine.
Torchwood, can we just talk about, did Big Finish ever explore Torchwood 2 and 4? Like, that feels like Big Finish territory.
Like Big Finish do nothing but Torchwood audio.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if there's any Big Finish.
I imagine that's where that came from. But yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Torchwood 5,
Thank you very much,
for
Torchwood
explaining.
5. Yeah, are there any big finishes in the
your
chat that might
name?
want to clarify that if they know something Torchwood 5 doesn't? I mean, they're literally the next Torchwood. They should know everything. But in case they have a gap in the system, we can fill it in. Let us know.
Troy, what's your favorite Star Wars trilogy?
Revenge of the Sith, favorite film, and
Trilogy.
prequels favorite trilogy. Easily.
Wow.
What do you think I was going to say?
I was just, I'm surprised. I don't know.
Well,
It
you
makes
know,
lot
and I
of
know a lot
sense,
of people
really.
don't like this, but Rise of Skywalker is one of my favorites. I really enjoy that film because I like a lot of things that, you know.
So would you rank the original trilogy as the worst trilogy in Star Wars?
I have the least attachment to it, which is the problem. So yes.
Oh my god.
I didn't. The thing is, I didn't watch those films as a kid. Sorry.
That is insane.
They're good. They're
That
good
is-
films. I'm not saying they're bad films. I particularly
can't
love Empire
believe
Strikes
it.
Back. That one is fantastic.
You've got to like respect it. You got to just respect it.
If you haven't got the nostalgia,
know?
it's harder, at least for me. Like, I've got the nostalgia of the prequels. I'm attached to those. I love those to death. Like, I remember as a kid reading a
Yeah.
review for Phantom Menace in a TV mag that was like, all the acting's wooden, the film's a bit rubbish. And I remember as a kid who'd seen Phantom Menace, I was like, the acting's not wooden. And then I rewatched them, like, when I first rewatched them properly for the first time in, like, a few years, about a year or two ago, I was like, yeah, the acting is a little bit wooden.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting listening in particular to Natalie Portman. Nothing against her, she's a fantastic actress. But if you listen to her delivery between episodes 1 and 2, you could see the marked improvement. And I'm like, yeah, actually, I kind of...
She's very young in the
She
first
was, yeah.
one. But anyway, yeah. Well, I need to
So there you go.
process that. Let's go to another caller.
Well,
Get off Star
also,
Wars.
hang on. He's brought something up and I want to mention it, that I'm going to meet Hayden Christensen at Comic-Con Liverpool in May. Crispy. It's happening.
Get him on the pod.
Mate, do you really? Come on.
Get him on the
come
pod.
It's a sad story because I actually saw that he got announced at Liverpool Comic Con and got really excited. And then I was like, ooh, I need to try and budget for this. My mum came home, told her about it. I was like, I need to try and see if I can budget for this. She was like, oh, I can help you if you need any extra funds. I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I looked and he'd sold out.
Yeah.
He sold out
Sounds
for
about
everything.
right.
Now, I
Sounds
stalked
about
the website that night and a photo came up for sale. Someone must have lost it out of basket, grabbed a photo. Haven't got an autograph, which is sad. As I've said to you, it's a better way to have a conversation with someone. But I have a photo, I've got it ordered, and I know exactly what photo I'm going to recreate. I'm going to recreate a pose, and I cannot wait.
Okay.
He's gonna hold it. He's gonna hold one of my lightsabers, Crispy. That sounds weird, but Anakin's gonna hold one of my lightsabers, mate. It's gonna get me very excited. Anyway, let's move on swiftly. So 6s and 7s, another one of our new callers. Let's see what they've got to say about, well, anything. Let's find out, shall we?
Hello, Troy and Crispy. 6s and 7s here. Delighted to have joined the ranks of your Patreon callers. And I've decided that my segment that I'm going to do every month is discuss Doctor Who books and short stories, because that's where I like to spend my time in the extended universe. We'll begin this month with Diane Duan's The Effects of Dimensional Transcendence on Mozzarella Cheese, which is available for free online. And it's a great little slice of life story featuring the 5th Doctor teaching Nyssa how to make pizza in the TARDIS kitchens. And it also gave me a really pleasant and warm feeling about yeast. It also includes a recipe for making pizza that I absolutely swear by. The trick that she taught us is to lay down a layer of sliced mozzarella on top of the crust under the sauce to help prevent leakage. Gives you a nice crispy crust for days afterwards. It really makes a difference, and I absolutely swear by it. And if you get the cheese right out to the edge, you get that good caramelized, cheesy crust. Highly recommend the recipe. Highly recommend the short story. And my question for you guys is, has Doctor Who ever taught you anything that you use in your day-to-day lives?
That was amazing!
Well done. I'm so happy, and I'm very, very
excited. That was a whole ride! We got Gordon Ramsay calling in. Where's the lamb sauce?
Yeah. I'm excited.
My goodness.
This is good.
That's an interesting pizza recipe, honestly. I'm intrigued. If you don't know, pizza, my favorite food. So
yeah, when I met Troy, we ordered like $160 worth of pizza.
Did we actually?
It was £80.
Was it? Oh my God! Was it seriously?
I'll never forget. Meg was like, "That was so much for Pizza Hut." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Pizza Hut can be expensive if you go more than like just a pizza. It's a bit mad. But I swear by that stuffed crust. Pizza Hut sponsor us. I will say whatever you want. I want to get married to Pizza Hut.
Stuffed crust was with you.
I'll do it.
With you in the UK.
Yeah, well, listen, mate, listen. It's cheaper in other countries. I'll say that much. Warsaw Pizza Hut, dirt cheap. Like 11 quid for a pizza and a drink. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
Fantastic. But in the UK, not so much.
Yeah.
What does Doctor Who taught us?
What has Doctor Who taught us?
Oh, what's Doctor Who taught us? Oh.
It's a very we can do like the be kind, be open.
That's boring.
To change,
it's safe. It's a cop out.
It is a cop out. I'm going to say that fish fingers and custard do go together.
I still not tried that.
It's pretty good.
Tried it at some point.
I tried it for my 10,000 subscriber special.
Wow, that's a while ago. That's a while.
In 2017.
Wow, so that's post Broadchurch Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not BC or AD. It's BBG or ABG. Before Broadchurch Girl, after Broadchurch Girl. So we're currently in what? When was she now? 2016? 2016? 2015? 2016 must have been. So we're currently in the year 9 ABG.
Yeah, correct.
Crazy times. I would say, do you know what? I'm going to go for something a little bit stranger, which is from the Lazarus Experiment, because I've watched that episode again more recently, and like that's one I've loved anyway. But one particular theme I didn't pick up on as much as a kid, because you don't pick up on some things as much as a kid, is the theme about how you live your life. And there was one line from the 10th Doctor that I love, which is some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person. And I like that.
Crikey.
Because it makes me think, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm spending all my time playing Sonic games and the people are getting married, as long as I'm happy, I don't care. Live your life, be happy,
But, amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's his general thing. I've had people occasionally pop up in like my chat and be like, "What's your life advice?" I'm like, "What? Just broadly?" I'm just like, I always say I try and live my life where I end the day and go, "Do you know what? I'm happy. I've had a good day. Doesn't matter how much I've actually done. As long as I'm happy, I'm all right with that."
Damn. And
Can't ask for
Doctor
more
Who
than that.
taught
You know
you
what I
that?
mean? Well, and $1 million, but apart from that,
Yeah.
almost had that, Crispy. Almost.
Yeah,
had it.
I was about to say, it's weird that you were kind of on the cusp of that
£1.25 million pounds. Almost.
We could have had so much Pizza Hut, man. We could have had so much Pizza Hut. Oh boy. If no one knows that story, people are like, what did Troy do?
Watch
anyway.
episode. Hang on. No context.
No context.
Because if you find this out and you didn't already know, it's going to be crazy. I hope we don't get any desktop sound as I click this. We're not. Good. Okay. Watch episode. I know it's 40-something, but I know
a
it needs to know
popular
which
one
one it
as
is
well.
to get it bang on the money. Watch episode 46. There you
Beautiful.
go. There's your context. Okay, and we
Alright,
finish
let's
with
do it.
Dr. Whovian, our final one. As I said, this one's a little bit more thematic. It's a little bit more appropriate to our episode 150. And it comes in 3 segments, this.
3?
3.
Oh, my word.
You're going to be late for work, Crispy. No, they're not very long segments. But
I
here we
will.
go. Here is the opening act of this 3-part saga from Dr. Whovian.
Hello, Chris. What do you have to say?
Hello and welcome back to Who's Chris.
Welcome back to Who's Chris.
Welcome back to Who's Chris?
Who's Chris?
Who's Chris?
A Doctor Who
A
podcast.
Doctor Who poop podcast.
A Doctor Who podcast. My name is Ellie.
I'm Josh Snares. My name is Connor McRae.
My name is Darius.
My name is Crispy.
My name is Troy.
Troyberculosis.
His name is Chris.
His name is Chris.
His name is Chris.
His name is Chris, and we're the hotline that accepts your calls from anywhere in space and time.
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 And today, oh my goodness, Chris, we've made it to episode 150.
Happy 150th episode, boys. I'm very proud of you.
I'm so proud of you both. I'm so grateful that you've allowed me and the other patrons to come along for the ride.
That was lovely, Dr. Whovian.
Thanks, Troy. And man, wouldn't this be a funny time to announce that I'm leaving as well? Don't worry, I'm not.
Wow.
Okay, I'll be honest. That one I have heard in
Production
full. I was
value.
getting set up and I heard this one and I just heard some of the
Production value.
voices and I went, I've got to hear where this is going. So that is,
Wow.
honestly.
That was so much.
Yeah.
Was so much. Well done. Production value.
Even Conor McRae in
Props.
there. Even Conor McRae. Now,
Even
Crispy,
Conor McRae.
I ask you to
Wow.
turn to
Cameo
Discord
Central.
for me, please, sir. I ask you to turn to
Oh
your
my
Discord.
gosh. Oh my
Because
gosh.
Dr.
Yeah.
Whovian sent in a video. A video.
A video.
Folks. Okay? A video. Whoa. Gotta get the sound right. There we go.
Not looking.
I have no idea how loud this is going to be. So in the chat, if this is too loud, tell me and I'll turn it down. Or possibly, maybe... In fact, hang on, let me just play it for a second.
This is a jam-packed episode, man.
It's a bit loud. I think I might turn this down slightly. Oh no, I don't think it'll change it in this. Oh, I'll try. Let me technical difficulties. There we go. That should do. That'll do. I hope it's not too loud. Here we go. So Crispy, I'm gonna give you a signal, and on my signal we both press go. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll see what this video is. You ready?
Yep.
All right. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. I saw this image.
Welcome to Who's Chris, a Doctor Who poop podcast. My name is Ellie, and I hear that Crispy Pro has reached 150 episodes of his podcast, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I have had the pleasure of working with Crispy, of talking to Crispy, and discussing all things Who with Crispy, and it was a joy. I am so happy for this milestone for you. Congratulations, and here's to 150 more.
What a cameo.
There you go. Oh, literally, what a cameo.
What a quite. Yeah, wow.
There you go.
Wow. That was a lot.
Admittedly, he also sent that to me about 3 months ago. So he was like, I want to put this cameo thing, and I was like, I'm going to need to see this to see what's going on. But yeah.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, I'm no longer working with Who Culture, so I don't know what they think of me. But that was very nice. That was very kind. Wow. That's cool. That's
very cool.
It's
Very cool.
it's our podcast as well. It's our podcast.
Yeah, why was it
But
all
I
Crispy's
appreciate
podcast? Hang on a minute, Ellie. We're going to have words. What the heck?
She's been on this podcast.
She has. She just ignored me for the whole hour, clearly. That's just.
Oh, dearie. Oh, dearie.
Well, you know what?
But hey, awesome.
That's it now.
Dr.
You know
Hoover,
what?
you've
My
gone
friendship's
all
ended with
out.
Who Culture too, Crispy. I'm with you. We'll take the fight to them.
My good. No, we love Who Culture. We love Who Culture.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we have one more part. I've only heard a smidge of this, but I think I know what's coming. So let's just find out. So here's the final one from Dr. Whovian.
Oh my God, there's so much going on.
There is.
Hello and welcome back to Who's Chris, a Doctor Who poop podcast. My name is Darius, his name is Chris, and we're the hotline that accepts your calls from anywhere in space and time. Happy 150th episode, boys. I'm very proud of you. Some people don't have podcasts that last that long, and I know all about that. So the fact that you've both made it to 150 is a great achievement, and you should both be very proud of it. Shout outs to my buddy Troyberculosis. I hope you're doing well. And also Crispy. Loved your video on that Doctor Who page, by the way. Very good. All right, lads. Take care.
Oh wow,
Told
Cameo
you to
Central.
not call me that anymore. Ah!
Oh,
To be
I love
fair,
Tharies
did just hit up Cameo and set up a Cameo page. So I think Hoovian's just literally done that like in the last week. Well, evidenced by your YouTube video too. Mention of that. So
wow. Well, Dr. Hoovian, well done. You've absolutely outdone yourself, and thank you for having some kind of celebration for 150, because this episode was very much, I found the reviews on my phone last night, got up at 7 a.m. And was like, all right, we're recording. So thank you for adding a bit of flavor to this episode. Very much appreciated.
Exciting. You didn't have a cameo when I reached out. Oh, really?
Nice.
There must have been like a 1 or 2 day gap in between your video going up and him signing up for Cameo, and Dr. Hoovian just picked that little window to ask him. Oh, that's lovely. I mean, so what, you did it for free as well? Wow. I thought Tharies was a sellout. You had to pay him for everything now. We had to pay him 500 quid to be on the podcast. No, we didn't.
We thank you, Tharies. We thank you, Dr. Hoovian.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been a jam-packed episode, but I think it's time for us to wrap up.
It's a bumper one.
So thank you all, as always, for 150 well, not as always for that, but thank you for your support as always, but 150 episodes. Crazy times, Crispy.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness gracious me.
So thank you all for being here. Crispy, how urgently have you got to get to work, good sir?
Yeah, like, soon.
Can't believe we started at 7, and despite everything going on, you're actually, running close to the
This will be one
clock.
of the longest ones we've done.
Yeah.
That's alright. It's 150. It's bumper.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as the Series 6 one, where I made you wait about an hour because we were talking about other stuff before you could talk about your favourite series.
My favourite series of all time. And what were you talking about? You were talking about some nonsense, some Comic-Con or something, I bet.
Pale Waves, thank you very much.
Oh, my
It's a very special story to me, you cheeky
Oh,
bugger.
my God.
How dare you cut me so deeply?
Yeah, look, no. It is, it is a very good story.
You laughed like I made a joke. What was the pun you thought I made?
I thought "Cut Me So Deeply" was going to be a name of a Pale Wave song, but
Oh,
now
no,
I'm
no,
realizing
no,
it's
no.
not. Okay, cool. I
appreciate you trying that. I appreciate you going for it, but
you usually do. Usually, whenever we bring up some artist, you usually do some kind of song-based.
Listen,
pun,
your
so
love for my jokes is
it.
not unwanted, Crispy. Okay, but it
Yeah.
wasn't one that time.
Well, I tried.
That was okay. Anyway, if you're a Pale Waves fan, hopefully you got that one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this episode up here. As always, thank you very much for listening and or watching. We really appreciate your support. As always, apologies for the live audience, for the little internet glitches in the middle there, but you know, it's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In conclusion, I think I'm going to make a Cameo page.
Do it.
We should both do it.
I'll
see if we get any requests.
I'm not going to do a cameo.
Chat, if I do a cameo, will anyone pay me to say stuff? Cool, thanks. Crispy, can I have a big favour from you to finish this off?
Mm-hmm.
Your closing comments, good sir.
Yeah. Hey, next episode we're going to talk about 20 years of New Who, I think.
We are indeed.
So get ready for that, because I've been watching Doctor Who for a while now. Troy's been watching Doctor Who for a while now. It's going to be a beautiful retrospective on our favourite show in all of time and space. And in the revived era, the reason that we're here today talking on this silly little podcast is because Russell T and Chris C decided to bring... Chris E, I mean. Who's Chris C? That's Chibnall. Chris E decided to bring the show back. So I'm thankful for this show, and I'm thankful for 150 episodes with my boy, Troy. Thank you.
Here's that. 20 years of Who's There, Conor McRae just said.
Let's
go.
go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you all next week where we talk, as we said, about 20 years of New Who. And for the live audience, and possibly if people watching this just as it comes out on audio platforms, a call is up now. I haven't put it out, but it is starting right now. Head over to speakpipe.com/who's there and call in with your favourite memories or just any overall thoughts you have on 20 years of New Who. Favourite episode, favourite Doctor, favourite memory, what it means to you, anything like that. Go and call in SpeakPipe right now. Do it right now. Open the page right now while you're listening. Because we're going to go. Then you have to call in. And if I don't see at least 10 call-ins in the next 10 minutes, I will cry at the start of the next live stream. I'm not going to do that. I won't remember. But imagine that I will, and then you feel some motivation to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all very soon. Until then, it's goodbye from Crispy.
Goodbye.
That's goodbye from me. Alan Z, baby.
Alan Z, baby.
And now I'm going to blow my nose because it has been running the entire episode, and I did not want that on the audio.
Oh, did you catch it?
I'm not putting this video up. I'm muting my mic. Crispy, talk to people for a minute.
I'm gonna sing for you all now. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry. I'm never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
That was beautiful, good sir.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you do
Thank you,
Wonderwall?
everyone.
Don't do Wonderwall. That was
Today
sarcastic.
is
Please
gonna
stop.
be
Please
the
stop.
day
Please
when
stop.
it-
Please stop.
Is
Please
that
stop.
Wonderwall?
It is. It is. It's too
Oh,
much.
yeah.
It's too much. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Crispy, shall I let you get to work, good sir?
Let's do one Hoodle. The people want it.
Oh, God. I was going to go off
Just
with
one.
people. I'm still recovering from the coronavirus.
Just one.
Okay, I don't even know how I'm going to set this up with you here. Do you want to just
I don't
talk
know,
over in the audio?
Just have me in the background. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hang on. All right, Crispy, speak.
Hello. There you
go. Fine. Do you know, I think I blew my nose so hard that I think one of my ears isn't working correctly. Like, you don't sound as loud anymore.
Hello.
Like, my right ear, I think I've done something to my right ear. That's not good.
Maybe it's blocked.
Yeah, it's blocked. I'm just getting the chat working. Okay, so how did I have this working? Let's find out.
Sorry. I thought you like you've done this so many times. I thought you had a setup thing. If it's too much work, I'm
No.
not attached to the
I
idea.
have done it a few times. I just haven't got it like immediately ready. But all I got to do is full screen that, and then that should pop up over here any second now. If I go to present day, boom, boom. It's not working, Crispy.
No.
It's not working.
No.
There we go. It's working. It's working.
Hey!
There you go. Crispy, why don't you have a go?
What is this?
So it's not just
What is
episodes
this?
anymore. Some of
Dialogue?
it's audio and some of it's pieces of scripts.
Crikey Moses. Okay.
So
Well, only do people ever hit you? Well, only you probably know this. This feels like something you know.
I'm just trying to remember what episode it is because I know which doctor says it, and I'm just trying to remember.
Is it Matt?
No.
Ah. I felt like it was a Matt and River Song moment. I'm not looking at the chat. Don't look at the chat.
I know. Yeah, I nearly did, and I'm trying not to.
Do people ever hit you? Well, only when I'm talking. Okay. It's Tenet. I'm gonna go for the Sodharan stratagem.
Okay,
That's
well it's
my
not.
guess.
I'm gonna go for Into the Dark because I.
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
People
Oh,
ever hit you.
it's Capaldi. I remember Capaldi
But
saying it. I just
can
couldn't
they
remember which
learn,
episode it
grow,
was.
tired of
Can they
pesky
learn,
humans around?
evolve, grow? Maybe get tired of carrying pesky humans around. Know the feeling.
Carrying pesky humans around. Is it like the beast below?
That's what I was thinking, but again, I think it's Capaldi.
Feels like Capaldi. This is tough. Go the beast below. Just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
I'm not claiming that one.
Damn it. If there's a rescue ship on the way, then how can rescue ship already be here? Too many rescue ships. That's a first world problem. What is
Abby.
Empress of Mars? I don't know.
Abby.
This is tough. Abby.
This is
Who's
hard.
Abby? This is real hard.
Oh, I
We're
just
at
looked at
number
the chat and it
3.
spoiled it for myself. Oh,
Dang it.
I only
Dang
glanced
it.
to the side for a second. Crispy, give us a guess.
Oh, well, it's not Empress of Mars. I'm going to go for who's Abby? Abby. Oxygen.
Bingo.
Hey!
There you go.
All right.
So the fourth hint
That's-
would have been they're from the
who's-
Union. The Union's a myth. We're from the mythical Union.
Yeah.
Oh, Nardole. I
We
think I'd
would've
have got
got
it
it
at
from
that
that.
point. And
Yeah.
then fifth, a single line of instruction was sent to all suits to deactivate your organic component, as in
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that were killed by their own suits. Do you want another one, Crispy?
Crikey. Yeah. I'm itching for it.
Oh,
now.
it's audio.
That's cool.
Right,
Can
let's
we
see
do
if
that?
I can recognize
Legally?
it first then. Let's see.
Fastest.
I know exactly what it is.
I can't hear that.
So it's a male voice that says the fastest. Do you know what that's from?
The fastest. The fastest. No.
Okay. I'm imagining it's going to be more audio. I'm just going to
Yeah.
put like a random one in. I know what episode it is, folks, but I'm just going to see if Crispy can get it. So the next one says, the furthest. So we have the fastest.
It like Spacey Zoomer? Is it Nightmare in Silver?
Nightmare in Silver. Let's find out. It is not.
No.
We have the best now. The fastest.
What?
The furthest. The best.
And that's all one quote, I imagine. I don't know. Is it a spaceship they're referring to?
It might be.
I don't know. I'm not. It'd be good if I could hear the thing.
It would be, but unfortunately you can't.
I don't know.
Give us
Power of
another
the
guess.
Doctor.
Okay, Power of the Doctor. And I should know because. So the quote goes, the fastest.
The fastest.
The furthest. The best.
The best.
And I should know cause.
I'm Max. What's his name? Voyage of the Damned?
Bingo! I heard him say the fastest and straight away knew it was Max Capricorn's voice.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, and I mouthed to the camera. All right,
That's
Crispy,
so
do you have to go or do you want to do more?
Find me. No, one more. Find me a script one or a photo, please.
Here we go. Photo.
Oh, I've got it.
Have you?
Yeah. Vincent and the Doctor.
Let's see if you're right. I don't actually know. I think this one is...
Crushed it. Absolutely.
Did you look at this already?
It. No, that was genuine.
That's nuts. I wouldn't have even got that fast.
It's because I did my UK video and I recreated that scene, and so I looked at the shots for it.
Oh. I see. I don't think I'd have got it on that. I honestly don't.
I would have struggled with this one here.
That one, I think that's him getting the mirror thing out to see the face, but
thing.
I don't.
I would have gone Flesh two-parter for that one. I could have got that one.
I don't know if I'd have got that one.
I would have got that one because they witnessed that.
I think I might have got Vincent then, but certainly that one. That's hard. I'm doing one more. Oh, garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal.
This is where Orphan 55 go. I'm joking.
Oxygen? Again?
I think. Okay. All right. Let's go with Oxygen. It's not.
Oh, what is that?
Is
it like listen? This feels Capaldi to me, but I don't know if it is.
It's Moffat era because there's no weird thin letterbox lines at the top for RTD1 and there's no cinematic ones for Jodie. So it's Matt or Capaldi.
It feels Capaldi to me, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I actually don't know. What are you gonna go for?
What garbage disposal? Under the lake. That's not at night.
No, but
it's Christmas.
Oh,
Husbands of River Song? No, it's got to be Return of Mysterio.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Return of Dr. Mysterio. I don't think it can be anything else.
What?
I think you might have been on to it with Husbands because there's a menu.
Is it Husbands?
Yeah. Wait, where was the garbage disposal?
Where the hell
River Song was going to throw Hydroflax's head down the garbage disposal, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh. One more.
That's tough. That's the Flesh.
That's the castle from the Rebel Flesh. But which part of the episode is it? I think it was daytime right through the Rebel Flesh, right?
Hang on, whoa. Let's just relax. So the character that goes through here is either like Jenny or whoever that lady was in flesh form, or it's the companions. So it could be either one.
It's the Rebel Flesh.
Oh, well done.
Because by the time they get to the Almost People, it's nighttime. That's how I knew.
Yeah, wow. Wow. All right, come on. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Feels very Tennant-y.
Have they? No. No, well, more modern BBC logo up there, it looks like. But also the letterbox lines from the Tennant era aren't really there, but it looks like a Tennant-y shot.
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what this is. It looks like Sherlock.
A little bit. I'm gonna
let's just go something. Go for something.
I'm going Hyde.
Go.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it is Tennant. Do you know, I thought it was a shot of the library. I really did. And because I didn't see the letterbox lines, I went, you can kind of see them just about at the top. So that one is Silence in the Library because that's when Donna gets zapped. And I think that means, Crispy, we should get to Oh, there must be one more for the transcript. I want to get you a transcript one.
Fireworks. This is, of course, turn left.
I don't think it is. No, it's not. I knew exactly what it was. Oh, I hate that I knew this immediately.
Is it Fear Her?
It is indeed Fear Her, because they have the fireworks at the end of the episode where they have the cakes with ball
Blech.
bearings. All right, here you go. Oh, well, I know what this is instantly.
Shade. You reckon there could be around 21 quadrillion
Oh, wait,
on
no.
the planet
No, I'm
in
not sure I
total.
do. Wait, no, I'm not sure I do.
Is it the Satan Pit?
I don't know. I was thinking of Jabe from The End of the World. That's why I thought immediately, but I don't think it is. No, I think it's something else.
Dr. Ryan? What have we got?
Very big blank.
Oh, that's a very big blank. What have we got? It's Orphan 55.
Okay. No, it's not.
Far out. Dang it. We're out. It's contained. Only a big but only a not mad keen on what? Is it what?
I
What
don't
is this?
know.
Is it the haunting of Villa Diodati?
I think it might be
Who's
Praxius,
Jade?
to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Because doesn't he make friends with one of the vloggers? Is she called? Can we go Praxius?
Yeah, let's go Praxius. I feel good with that.
Never
What?
mind.
A giant just smashed through my bathtub. It's orphan in the... it's arachnids in the
It's
UK.
arachnids in the UK. Oh.
That's tough,
No,
man.
it's
That's
not.
tough.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Something's
Oh,
wrong with the
wow.
blank ecosystem in South Yorkshire. I'm sorry,
Wow.
that was the big giveaway hint. How is
tough,
that
man.
the big giveaway hint?
That's tough,
Something's wrong with the blank ecosystem in York. I could have thought that was the Crimson Horror.
The Crimson Horror.
Have you heard, love? There's trouble at Mill.
Haven't
Hang
you
on.
heard, love?
Wait, oh, wait, where are the transcripts? Oh, there it is. One more.
Yeah, that's...
Oh,
well
I know
enough in
this.
time.
I know this. I know this. Oh, no. Oh.
I've got it. I just said it.
What?
It's well enough in time.
Oh, it is. Oh. Yeah, I knew it was Capaldi and I was trying to remember which one it was. Ha!
Yeah.
I keep getting the
Crushing
scripts
it.
wrong. Oh.
I
There we
know
go.
too many of them. It's just Stalker.
I know what episode that is.
Stalker. Flirt. It's Impossible Astronaut.
Yes, it is, baby. What a one to finish on. Well, hang on. What's said after it? Stalker, Flirt, what
Impossible.
else?
You put Impossible Planet. You put Impossible Planet. Get rid of it.
Husband.
Wow.
Rory the Roman. And Rory the Roman.
That's so good.
There you
Oh,
go. Now that's a good one to finish on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
back
All right,
to-
let's get out of here.
Oh, there he
He's
is.
vanished.
There he
There he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. We'll let it go there. It's been 2 hours, so I'm going to go and rest.
I need to go and work.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you later, mate. Oh, he's literally... Oh, I did not think he was going to go that quickly. I think we've had this happen once before. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said already, I'm not doing any more Hoodle. I am quite tired. It's 11 p.m., so I do want to stop. But, as I said, get over to SpeakPipe now and go and call in your favourite memories or just things you want to note from the last 20 years of new Doctor Who. That's all we need you to do. Okay? That's all we need you to do. Can you do that for us, guys? Please? Okay? I'll leave a link to the SpeakPipe there in the chat. Go and drop a call in. Let me know your favourite things about 20 years of New Who. Either way, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all for the next episode of Week on Tuesday. So the general consensus, just to check, folks, was that you think this live stream's fine as it is. I could trim out the section where the internet problems were happening, but if I do that, you won't be able to see the live chat anymore. As soon as you edit a live stream even slightly, you can't see the live chat. So I'm just conscious that it may be better to just leave this up as it is. But I don't think we need a video version, because in the end it did level out and we were okay. So I think we'll be fine. I think we can just leave it all as it is. I think, yeah, we'll keep it as it is. I don't think I need to put a video version up. But I'll keep it in mind for the future. We might need to do it like that. I don't know. But either way, if you want to listen to the full version that, like, edited down without the gap, it'll be on audio for audio platforms versions, so you'll see it there. I'm just realizing you're seeing... Oh, look at the wave. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Let's make it with Sonic. It'll look funnier. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And... Whoa. 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 Alright, folks. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all later. Where's my outro? Where's the outro? There it is. Triggered the outro. See you all later, everyone. Much love. Take care.